Hey everybody, this is James with the Soundboard team. I am here with Colleen McArtor, who is calling in from Cleveland. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks, James.
So Colleen, tell us a little bit about your story on how you got into the business and a little bit about your health journey.
Great, thanks. Actually, it's 9 years this month that I started my Juice Plus journey. I was introduced to a friend in the community who I ran with, and I was just always trying to be health conscious. I had just lost a significant amount of weight on a program that I was on. My brother was just shipped out to Iraq, so I was using running as a release, and I was just feeling some joint pain and anxiety, but I also have a background in nutrition. So when I was introduced to Juice Plus, not only did the whole food nutrition, fruits and vegetables that I was not getting the 7 to 13, made sense to me for my family, but boy, what a great way to integrate that into kind of sharing with people who want to get healthier, that were looking for all sorts of pills and potions. So I kind of dove in with both feet, trying to keep myself healthy and helping other people as well.
So that's how you came to the product. Did you jump into the business opportunity pretty quickly after discovering the product, or was that a little bit longer of a process for you?
No, actually, I jumped in right away. I saw that it was a great vehicle. I knew my family wasn't eating enough fruits and vegetables, so I thought, wow, this could be a great tool in my coaching practice and sharing nutrition to help others see the value in eating better as well.
I see. Okay. So 9 years ago, our world's changed a lot, of course, in the last decade. What was your primary means of connecting with people when you first started?
Well, when I first started, it was having people over for like home events and handing them a DVD to watch, and then following up with them, or inviting them over for like a smoothie event, or meeting them for coffee and putting my laptop in front of them and putting in the 10-minute video on the next best thing to fruits and vegetables.
Gotcha. So how has that changed over the last couple years for you?
Oh my gosh, it's drastically changed with social media, with texting, with the short little videos that you can just send people via text. It's just really quick, hey, take a minute to take a look at this, a short thing. They're more understanding the value of eating healthier. I think there's so many plans out there that people are really searching for better health, and so many articles so it's amazingly different.
So one of the things that I've found interesting as we've partnered with Juice Plus on the Soundboard project has been the amount of education, just like you're talking about, over the last just even couple of years, where people are really pushing back against the industrial food, complex that we've all grown up under. How has providing that kind of information for people, do you feel like that's been a very good way to connect with people? Are people more receptive, I guess, to nutrition these days in your experience?
Oh, yes, for sure. And what I like about the soundboard, for someone like myself, I don't have to seek out articles all day long. I can actually get out and talk to people and just get on the soundboard, find what data is already there in one lump sum, from, how urban farming to getting more sleep to people in business, and just clicking on that and sending it. So it takes the guesswork out of good articles and gives me more time to really educate from the standpoint of one-to-one communication and following up. What did they think of the article? And then you become the expert in that nutrition field, whether you have a nutrition background or not, which I really like.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you're getting that response that you're hoping for when you're sharing that kind of content with people?
I mean, I do. I feel like I try to get on at least once a day on Soundboard and find articles on something, whether it's sleep. I mean, there's so many really good ones every single day, to even the National Nutrition Month, just those pictures. Yeah, I mean, I think are really good. So there's always something that you can put on all platforms, LinkedIn. So it's really easy to get information out.
So what platforms are you actually active on right now?
I do LinkedIn and Facebook pretty regularly, and I do Twitter not probably maybe 8 times a month on my own. I'm not as good with Twitter, and so those are the real two platforms that I really use, and I'm trying to learn a little bit, be a little bit better on Instagram and Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great. So you're able to make those connections with people. Have you been able to grow either your business or your customer base outside of your kind of physical geographic network because of social media?
In some ways, yes, because they see me as the expert and they'll reach out to me. I think it's still slower in some areas because I'm not real social media savvy, and some folks, I don't do it like 3 times a day. I think so. Some people are really, really good at that click, drag, that fast pace. I'm kind of old school, like still want that personal touch. So it's just getting used to it. And I know it'll happen. It's just like popcorn.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, so do you have some kind of goals for 2018 with what you'd like to see social media do for your business?
For me, I really want to have social media put me as the key health and nutrition expert, and to really help in recruiting people to join my team because the energy that I bring and the fun that we have and how we can attract. And the one real big goal is I really want to reach out to urban communities to get the gardening out there and really reach out and use social media to get a couple tower gardens in communities and videotape them myself, plus use Soundboard as a tool for education as well.
And that's a terrific idea. That's great. Have you ever used your Facebook channel to do a Facebook Live video?
I have. I'm still working on doing more. That's another big goal of mine, to do more live on a weekly basis, like find a day that I want to go live. Mm-hmm. And just do it, whether it be a Thursday and just do a 10-minute and have a little script or something like that. I think that's what holds people back, is you get on, you fumble on your words, and then you feel like you're rambling and you're like, oh my gosh, I just talked for 10 minutes about I don't know what. So you have a little bit of a script about what are we educating the person on, or why am I getting on there? Even if you're just having one of those days like today in Cleveland, it's snowing, and it's like, okay, it's March 21st and we got snow, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. That's it. Yeah, just being yourself, sharing your
right.
Just like this, we don't have this scripted. This has been a great conversation, and if you can take that same approach to that Facebook Live, mentality, I think it really goes a long way in helping people feel comfortable. And again, you said it yourself. You said it well, positioning yourself as that authority, so that you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening, and it's fun. I know I hear from a lot of Soundboard users that they always are surprised, in fact, by the people who end up approaching them or responding to a Facebook Live video where they've never interacted with any of their other posts, but they'll come out and say, hey, I've noticed all these things, or I've really seen, what we've been doing, so tell me more.
Mm-hmm.
That leads
to
connection.
Yeah.
That's terrific. Well, Colleen, we appreciate your time so much today.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for taking time out of your day, and we'll look forward to hearing more progress from you in the days to come.
Yeah, thanks for doing what you do to help us get out in the marketplace. Keep doing it and keep helping us get out there. And, the goal, I think, for all of us is to decrease obesity and disease through the next 15 years. If we could get that down, we've done our job here.
That's right. That's exactly right.
All right. Well, thanks, James.
Okay.